Welcome back to the Bernabeu Stadium, where Real Madrid have made a half-time substitution. Makeda coming on for their experienced Spanish international centre-half Sanchez, the former Logroñés player, takes his place, just being announced, in fact, over the loudspeaker here. The half-time score, 1 goal each. And a little bit of unpleasantness right at the start of the second half between Messrs Villarroya and Sabas. And the referee, who I've got to be honest, has not impressed me today, just has a word with Villarroya about his reaction. Yep. Villarroya again. On to Haji, Lopez and him battling away for possession. And Lopez making rather more of that than I think was genuinely the case. I would have thought, if anything, it was Haji who could have gone down clutching his stomach then, because I think the first elbow came in his direction. Certainly the Romanian international has conceded the free kick anyway. Well, Michel just left the foot in there, but the referee hasn't given that either. Soler. It's a fine run. And the shot at the end of it caused a few problems as well. Haro deflecting it behind for a corner. The former Barcelona man who loves nothing more than galloping down that left touchline, causing the first real heartache for Real in this second half. Schuster with the corner. And the goalkeeper, despite being obstructed almost by Manolo, did well to reach the ball. He's got the free kick anyway. Foul. I don't think the players on either side are helping the referee a great deal by their rather theatrical reaction to some of these challenges. Roy was certainly fouled, but was it quite that bad? Well, it's easy for me to say, sitting here. A set of studs can be very painful. Here's Sabas. Good work by Roca. I've been impressed with him today. And then foul by Schuster. Schuster's not really got into the game as yet, I think it's fair to say. The 31-year-old who has won championship medals with both Real Madrid and Barcelona would dearly love to get one, of course, with Atletico. Makeda. Did well. Yep. It's a strange ball. Lopez. Villarroya chasing and still got a foot in. And Solafar ball runs straight into Michel. Lopez with the rescuing tackle. And just got the bottom of his shin caught as he played the ball away. Bit dangerous that by Michel. Magnificent sight, one of the great football stadiums of the world, and when it's full as it is today, the atmosphere is electric and it produces the best from players, and we've seen a lot of evidence of that today. The importance of the occasion does not seem to have affected the quality of the football. Michel determinedly wins it back again. Oh, it's a good run, this. And in the end, Luis Enrique gains the corner. Excellent run by the number 11, the first half goal scorer for Real Madrid. Argy's corner kick. Oh, and a free header for Michel. Might have done better. Schuster brings it clear. Vizcaino. Villarroya wins it back. Nia. Neat little ball out to Argy. Butragueño wants it in the penalty area and gets it. And beautifully loses Juanito. Argy's shot. Charged down and still it comes, or did it, to Butragueño. The whistle's gone. Free kick anyway to Atletico Madrid. Dangerous moments, though, for the visitors, who are still level at 1 each here. And the Real fans believing their side can go on and win this game. Their home record suggests they can. 14 victories for them here. 3 matches drawn and not a single defeat in the league here this season. The only teams who've left the Bernabeu with anything to show for their efforts, Barcelona, Oviedo and Cadiz, who all drew here. Thomas for Atletico Madrid. Putre, the captain. It's a good little ball, back to Thomas, it was a good tackle. Linked up well there, the former Spanish international fullback. Experienced chap who's played in a couple of World Cups for Spain, but no longer apparently a part of the national scene. Putre, who very much is a part of the Portuguese international picture, prepares to take the corner when his side have made a substitution, that is. Aguilera is going to come on for them, the 22-year-old defensive midfielder, and Sabas is the man whose place he will take. Doesn't look too pleased, but then why should he? He certainly couldn't have taken much more time getting off the field. Sabas. Aguilera on. Putre will take the corner kick. Good, it was dangerous on that near post. Lopez flicking it on. Here's Aguilera. That's a good shot, it's in! What an amazing introduction to the game for Aguilera, the Atletico Madrid substitute. With his first kick of the game, he's restored Atletico's lead. And if there's been a more inspired substitution anywhere in world football this season, I haven't seen it. That is astonishing. He'd just come on within seconds, controlled the ball when it was cleared from the corner, and struck the sweetest right foot shot into the corner of Real Madrid's net. Absolutely astonishing moment for the substitute. And no wonder he raced over to Aragonés, the coach on the bench, to say, hey, well done. You got me on at precisely the right moment. And poor Sabas, who didn't look too happy at being substituted in the first place, will feel even sadder now in a strange way. Although, of course, at least his side are in front. And here goes Aguilera again. What an impact he's having. And the run and shot by Vizcaino almost produced another goal for Atletico. Vizcaino, who actually scored in the first minute when the teams met at the Vicente Calderón Stadium in January, and Atletico went on to win 2-0. Good right foot shot that was by the number 9. And suddenly Atletico are back in the lead and back in the driving seat with a vengeance. Putre. Done well. Unlucky. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a substitute come on and score with, it was his second kick, strictly speaking. His first one just took the pace off the ball and set up the shot. Amazing moment. And Atletico Madrid, the form team, remember, very much so of these two. One defeat in their last 15 league games. 11 of those matches have been won, including 7 successive league victories. They are in the lead here against the top team at the moment in the Spanish First Division, Real Madrid. If Atletico can hold on to their lead, they will go top tonight. But they've got some defending to do here, and Hierro really ought to have done a lot better in that situation. The Real fans thought they were going to see an equalising goal then by their top scorer, Hierro. 20 goals this season. Onside, surprisingly. Took the ball just a shade too far. Schuster. That's a useful looking ball, and Futre couldn't quite control it. It was up around his chin, in fairness. So anxious moments again for Real Madrid. As I was saying before the kick-off, they've had an uneasy period, really since just before Christmas. Not the record of champions, 21 league matches, 9 wins, 6 draws, 6 defeats. Hierro has had a disappointing match today, but that's a good ball. Haji. The crowd thought, looked and hoped for a penalty then. It was not to be. The referee has said that Thomas made a clean tackle. Let's have a look at it again. The referee was right. He won the ball and only made contact with Haji after he'd won the ball. A lot of referees might have given it, mind you. I'll criticise Senor Velázquez today. I've got to praise him for that decision. There's Haji again. Lifted forward by Makeda, but too far for Luis Enrique. Thomas for Atletico Madrid. They lead here by 2 goals to 1. The leadership of the Spanish First Division is the prize for the winners today. Thomas. Bit clumsy. Vieira couldn't reach it. Haji with a lovely little dummy for Villarroya, but the tackles are flying in ferociously now, and Futre finds Manolo. That's not a bad ball, and Futre almost made the most of it. Clever little ball by Manolo. I think everybody was expecting a driven cross, and he just kind of lifted it into the near post, where Futre collided with Haro, and the opportunity was gone. He still got his foot to the ball first, but the goalkeeper bravely came out. He had to do something then, and he certainly prevented a goal. It's a sweltering day here in the capital city, so players from both sides taking the opportunity to get a well-earned drink. And sportingly, Futre and Caro shake hands. 2 players committed to go for the ball, and no intent on either part to cause injury. Mia's gone off now for Real Madrid. Alfonso on in his place. Real still 2-1 behind. Haji. Hierro. Back it goes to the Romanian. On intended for Villarroya. Lopez concedes the throw. Schuster. Manolo got himself in a bit of a mess, and Makeda slides it through to Butragueño. It's 2-2. And the man whose goals have done so much for Real Madrid down the years has brought them back to life here. Butragueño's 14th goal of the season, last season's top scorer, has caused massive celebrations on the stands and terraces again with that clinical piece of finishing. Atletico will be very unhappy about the way that goal was conceded. They had possession in their own half, they gave it away sloppily, and you can't do that with players like Butragueño around. It's Real Madrid 2, Atletico Madrid 2, and this wonderful game now takes yet another twist and turn. Schuster. Well, that's a good ball. Futre stretches and couldn't quite reach it. Well, the onus back perhaps on Real Madrid now. Certainly the crowd believe so. They have twice come back from behind here, Real Madrid, to draw level. Micha with a glorious through ball. It was offside, was it? I looked to the linesman, everybody hesitated. The linesman did indeed flag, he was late flagging. And he's gone across to protest, and the referee's waved him away. It was certainly a late decision by the linesman. He didn't flag instantly, and that's why I think RG thought he'd got away with it. Deliberate trip by Schuster on Haji. Strange what the referee decides is an offence worthy of a booking and what isn't. I would have thought that was not vicious but quite deliberate. Hierro just slides up the free kick for the substitute, and he scored! Makeda has scored! An astonishing goal! And he'll be the most surprised man of all. He can't really have believed that that shot was going to find the net. An amazing moment again in this astonishing game. Makeda is engulfed by his teammates, and the fans celebrate another goal. And astonishingly, Real Madrid, who have twice been behind in this game, are now in front. I'm not sure if it took a deflection, something wrong-footed, Abel, because that really looked as though it should have been the goalkeeper's ball. It bounced right in front of him when he seemed to be looking to the heavens. There's nothing he could do about it. He'd gone slightly to his right, tried to readjust his position, but it was too late. As the ball bounced in front of him, he knew he couldn't even get a hand to it. And Real Madrid have taken the lead here by 3-2. Well, this is inspiring stuff in Madrid today. And another good save by Abel. Now Butragueño went down just outside the penalty area. Ah, what a brilliant game it's been. Worthy of its status between the top two teams in Spain. We've seen some really excellent football, some committed tackling by both sides, some great finishing, and it's still not over. Chendo with an interception, to the huge delight of the fans. Offside, was it? Yes. We'll let play go on. Well, at the moment I feel a little bit sorry for Atletico, because I don't really believe they deserve to lose this game. You would have thought, on the balance of what we've seen so far anyway, a point is the least they deserve. But now they themselves have got to come back from the deficit. The Atletico fans certainly haven't given up hope. And why should they? Because their team has played well enough today Thomas fouling Luis Enrique on that occasion. Well, they don't face an atmosphere like this every week, these players, even though they are with two of the top clubs. So much of Spanish football sees a gulf really between the top 3 or 4 teams and the rest. And games are often played out at 3/4 of the pace we've seen today, with the crowd almost expecting the big teams to win and sitting back in anticipation of that. Not so today. It's been a real genuinely big occasion, this, in every sense. A game that would have graced any league in Europe. Thomas with the throw. Looking for Schuster. The Roca got it away. Outstanding display by the Brazilian at the back today for Real Madrid. And both sets of fans continuing to make the atmosphere really something special here, as Roca goes on another fine run. Now, Schuster's done that 3 or 4 times today. I can't understand why the referee hasn't taken action against him. Actually, it wasn't Schuster that time. He was just a yard or 2 behind the man who was brought down. But nonetheless, he's still fortunate, I think, to have escaped the booking earlier. Free kick to Atletico there for a foul on Thomas. So who is going to finish on top in this crucial game? Real Madrid leading 3-2, but no way would you say that Atletico are out of this. And they've won a free kick, foul on Soler. Good to see him going at players at this stage of the game, and Atletico need to get something quickly. Terrific noise inside the Bernabeu. Only 3 games left to play after today, remember. Putre's shot, cleared again by who else? That man Roca. Putre can still do it for Atletico, you feel. He has that little bit of magic that can immediately turn a game. They're looking to save this game currently, though. And the goalkeeper doing well. Vizcaino's shot was blocked. Aguilera in strongly. Too strongly, says the referee. Or has he given the foul against Butragueño? He has. Quite a difficult one to decide for the referee, that. They both went in strong and a bit high, perhaps. Yes, I think the referee made the right decision then. Butragueño's foot was high. Dangerously so. Well, Schuster has produced some magical free kicks as Michel gets tended to for an injury. I'm going to say, never have Atletico been more in need of a little bit of Schuster's trickery than now. A wonderful scene. This magnificent stadium packed, and all the supporters staying in their places right to the end here. Who would dare leave this game early? Schuster lifts the free kick in, not a very good one. For a foul ball. Vizcaino. Spectacular clearance. Schuster keeps possession. Chendo has to keep defending. And Real Madrid have won the throw to Soler's dismay. Or have they? Yes, they have. He was just trying to emphasise his point to the referee that he felt Atletico should have had that throw. We're into the final few minutes now. The Real Madrid fans are celebrating, but not, I suspect, with total conviction yet. However, here's Haji, trying to make absolutely sure for them. Good defending. He's had a good game today, though, Haji. Abel will look back on that moment of horror when Makeda's shot beat him, because that currently is the goal that separates these two. Strange, isn't it, that two of the goals that we've had today have been scored by substitutes. Aguilera with his second kick only, within seconds of coming on. A goal that at that time gave Atletico Madrid the lead. That was wiped out by Butragueño. And since then, Makeda, also a substitute, has produced that scoreline. There was a claim for handball then. The linesman, I think, spotted it as well. Arguably a bit harsh, because he got a bit of a nudge in the back from Butragueño. Almost pushed him onto it. Well, keeping the ball in this half of the field will be the object of the exercise, or should have been for Real Madrid. But that rather over-ambitious shot has given possession back to Atletico. They have a goal kick, and not sure what was going on there between Vizcaino and Haji. Oh, they're liking it now, the home fans, but not that moment. I would have thought that was a foul. Aguilera. Foul by Hierro. And this might well be almost the last opportunity for Atletico. Schuster in possession for them. Tried to set it up and almost did so. Good goalkeeping. Hierro knew he had to hold on to that one for dear life, because they had two players coming in, Atletico, there in anticipation of the loose ball. It's a good strike, and the goalkeeper doing well. So, with full time approaching now, we are seeing what could be a very significant victory indeed by Real Madrid. 3 matches left to play after today, and Atletico Madrid, their closest rivals, look at the moment as though they've been beaten here. So Real Madrid will extend their lead, if they hold on to their 3-2 winning margin, to 3 points at the top of the table, regardless of what Barcelona can do. It could be a really significant moment in the season, this. As Schuster hammers a free kick in, Futre's little back header, they try to claim handball. The referee was well placed to decide that it wasn't. And there's the final whistle. Real Madrid have beaten Atletico Madrid by 3-2, and they've done it the hard way. Twice they were behind Real Madrid, twice they hit back to equalise, and then finally they went in front with that goal by Makeda to take a well-earned 3-2 victory. I feel a little sympathy for Atletico Madrid. I thought over the balance of play they deserved the point at least. They haven't got it though, and that really might just count them out of the championship picture with only 3 matches left to play.